What's up, Internet? It's your dumbass, Panicos Gaming, and today we're taking on Typhlosion. So, there's new 7-star raids out. For the next 2 weekends, it's going to be Mightiest Mark Typhlosion. And as usual, they're difficult, but they're not unbeatable with a good strategy. And it seems like the strategy that we used for Samurott is going to work here again for Typhlosion. That's the big thing. So, we're going to use Annihilate. And you see here we have its stats hyper-trained. I think I forgot to do that on a couple of the attempts against, whatchamacallit. We're going to keep running with Fighting Terra, even though I might actually have the items to change it. It seems like both Fighting and Ghost both work, interestingly enough. Eventually I'll go to the right page. Ghost. Oh, we don't have enough for Ghost. Well, okay, that's gonna have to work. Oh, we got so many items now. Data raids were so good. Oh, and let's actually bring it up. So yeah, we're still gonna be running Shell Bell. It's basically the same strategy of just Screech and then Rage Fist until it dies. You see we have HP and attack maxed out. I think I might have put, I forget which stat I put like the extra 1 point. Oh wait, did I put the extra point into anything? I didn't. Huh. I don't think it's gonna matter. The Typhlosion is a mixed attacker this time around, so it has Eruption and Shadow Ball for special type moves, and it has Play Rough and Earthquake for physical. I don't think you need to worry too much about Play Rough and Earthquake with this strat. It's mainly going to be Eruption early on, and then also Shadow Ball is going to hurt a lot. But part of the reason why the having Fighting type as your Terra can be good is because it kind of gets rid of it hitting you hard with a Ghost type move, so with Shadow Ball. But we'll see. I did kind of want to try it a few times, and if I was having trouble, then I would switch over to Ghost Terra, but I think we'll be fine. Everything I've seen so far is like, yeah, this is pretty... It's not guaranteed, but it is pretty easy mode. Basically, you just start with a Screech, and then, yeah, you Rage Fist. It's the same thing with Samurott, where, because of how Rage Fist works, it, even when you get knocked out, the bonus damage for taking hits does not get reset. I did not even see that, Diglett. So it's, you know, it's gonna be pretty good. I think other, like, raids, this has also been a pretty good strategy. I just, I haven't seen anyone... What? I'm, like, trying to get off my guy here. Okay, that was weird. They wouldn't let me get off for a second. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, let me save real quick. While we're here, we're sure we have everything set up. Alright, let's get into it. So yeah, we might grind actually a few of these tonight. Just because why not? It depends on how well it's going to go. If it's like 1 in 3 raids I can beat. Because there is still some luck to it, much like Samurott. I mean, if you miss Screech, that puts you in a real bad place. If you take a lot of crits, if you know, your team doesn't have... If you don't have a good team... Tauros will Intimidate, which is good, and we'll get some passive healing from Arbaliva. Let's see if we can land the Screech here. Yeah, Eruption's gonna hurt a lot. A lot. The thing with Eruption is, the further into battle we go, the weaker it's gonna get, because Eruption is based off of how much damage the, or how much health the user has. So it starts with 150 base power, but it gets weaker the more damage you take. We're absolutely going to get knocked out here. Yeah, because it has Sunny Day up, so even if it wasn't going to two-shot me normally, it absolutely would there. But that's okay, because again, we're fine, because we haven't done anything for our side. I believe it only removes its Screech once its shield goes down. Which shouldn't be too much of an issue. And yeah, it's never going to use its physical moves because of the Intimidate. Okay. Now the problem is here, it might still knock me out in 2 hits, which is worrying. Like, that's not bad damage through the shield, but it's not going to heal very much is the issue. Although, with that and the Shell Bell, we might survive another hit here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, the problem is you really need to get that shield down quick. Because, I mean, as you can see, we're already getting to the point where we're probably going to be at half, like half HP, or half timer, before we even, like, can terastalize. In fact, we're probably going to go down again before we can terastalize. Yeah, I don't know about this. Everyone I've read is saying that, oh yeah, the Annihilate is, you know, really good again. But I saw Austin John play struggle with it a little bit, and I mean, we're not going to win this. There's no way. It has way too much health still, and we are not going to do anywhere near enough damage. Actually, that did pretty good. Okay, maybe we're okay. But, like, if we go down again, it's kind of game over for us. So we will do this just to get rid of our weakness to Ghost. And it'll ensure that I take out the shield here. Though, again, oh, God, I don't like this strategy. This strategy is a little iffy. I wish I would have, like, double-checked on Reddit to see if someone came up with something better. Well, there it is with the Shadow. What the hell? Why is it suddenly using Shadow Ball? That did, like, no damage. But again, like, we've wasted so much time just because of animations of deaths here. Okay, that's good. But now it's gonna reset a bunch of shit. I don't know. This is gonna be a rough one. I do not have faith here. Although it hasn't reset its own stats yet, so this is going to hit really hard. Okay, never mind. I have faith again. I can believe. But why is it using Playlet? Like, it's using really bad moves. This might knock it out. Okay. Well, it feels a lot sketchier than it is. It's just a matter of, is that repeatable? Okay, what do I want to catch you in? I do kind of like the level ball for it. I will say I do kind of like the luxury ball for it as well. That kind of works. I mean, Premier Ball is, you know, always a safe go-to. Yeah, let's just do a Luxury Ball. You know what? I feel like my OG starter deserves it. All the way back from Gen 2. I was so happy to see Typhlosion get a Hisuian form. Or just get, like, any love in Legends Arceus. Alright. So yeah, ability capsule, ability patch at the bottom there, a bunch of Ghost Terra, which is good if I want to try and switch over to Ghost. It might have taken out the entire shield at the end there. Or taken out like the entire health bar at the end there with the ghost. But Shadow Ball would have hit me hard too. Yeah, calcium, some sellables. So yeah, good stuff on that. So now let's see how repeatable that is. It's definitely doable, but we'll see how repeatable it is. Right, it's not gonna, you need to do this. Go over to this. I love how even when you're connected online, it doesn't, like, set your time. My date is still kind of messed up because I haven't reset since, Samurott, or since Ditto, rather. Actually, maybe since both, I'm not sure. Let's see. Where is it? No, that's not it. No, yeah, that's the 7-star. Or the 6-star, rather. Where is it? I must have passed over it. Am I? Did I reset? No, I didn't. What did I do? Did I go down in the date? I might have done that. Hold on. I'm pretty sure not. We'll go up to 26. Okay, it definitely spawned new ones. I could have just been dumb and didn't see it. That is very much a possibility. No, because it didn't say that I had changed the date. I wonder if maybe I just backed out without saving it or what. But that was weird. Because, yeah, see, I didn't get the updates for outbreaks. So, yeah, we'll get over to this. We'll save real quick. What are those? Nothing shiny, so I don't care. Hop on down. Actually put me right on top of it, pretty much. Or just in front of it. Oh, close. I love jumping down to that one. I don't know why. So yeah, since we already caught one, we won't be able to catch another. That's okay. I only need the one. It is actually a little bit annoying that it's going to save that every time. Because it's like, okay, I know. I've done all of these Mightiest Mark raids. I don't need to be told how they work, but thank you. Okay, 2 Intimidates this time, but again, Intimidate isn't that helpful. I feel like Arbaliva did kind of come in clutch. And also, like, a Paralyze would be awesome. Also, I'm pretty sure if we miss this first Screek, I need to just, like, reset. Because it is very important. We can Screech again, but it's not going to land, right? I don't think we survived that. I don't think there's any way, right? Oh, wow. We did. Okay. I expected it to do another Sunny or another Eruption. That's an interesting move by it. There's no way we get another turn, but that's fine. Just for how much damage we're going to do now, I'm fine with that. So yeah, I think every time I do this, I should try to Screech twice, but if I don't get it off, I don't get it off. And then, yeah, just Rage Fist it to death. Wow, that does a lot. Well, that's fine, because again, we weren't going to survive 2 of those hits anyways. That is a nice chunk of damage. Though if it does for some reason Shadow Ball again... Nope, Eruption. Which makes sense. It generally tries to calculate and do the best move it can. I want to say one thing that might have helped would have been... if I had attacked that second turn. Because then I would already be set up so that here... or next turn, I would be able to Terra if I wanted to. Why is it using Sunny Day again? I don't think it's supposed to do that. I think something went not correct. Oh, I think it tried to Sunny Day again because we got to the halfway on the timer. Okay. Well, that's actually good, though, because that kind of wastes it, and we don't have to worry about it as much. Alright, how much health are we getting back here? I don't know the well, but it has lost more health. Now, okay, now it gets to attack twice, so... Oh, that... did nothing? I have no idea if this is gonna kill me or not. It might. That might have fucked us. I don't know. I've noticed with these, again, going back to watching Austin John Plays do it, this is a screwy one, where it seems like stuff just does not work right sometimes. Okay, can I Terra here? I can't Terra yet. This will definitely take out its shield. I might actually also be able to heal most of the damage from this. What? I'm really confused about the damage that's happening. Because I shouldn't have survived that other one then. But then also I survived like a random eruption that I shouldn't have been able to survive. I don't know. Something very bizarre is happening here. God, I like almost don't even want to do more of these just because it's so inconsistent. I mean, look at where the timer is, and we're just terastallizing. That is sketchy. We do get to hit first, so we won't die this turn for sure. But then again, like the turn order, it's just something with this one is breaking a lot. And now it hasn't moved at all. Now it's using Play Rough, which will do more damage because we're fighting type now, but like still. This is gonna be a close one. Just because again, animations taking their sweet dear time. I don't know if when the timer runs out, if you still have a move queued, if it still like goes through. It looks like the timer is straight up not moving right now, which is nice. Okay, well, we barely won that one. I love how, like, one of the least consistent ones I'm gonna try and, like, actually grind a bit. Even though I never grind these. There's a mint. More sellables, rare candies, that's actually really nice. Even though I have so much XP candy from Ditto. That I do not know what to do with it. Okay. Pop out. System settings. I think it'll be faster for Medali. Yeah, I don't know what happened on that one. Like, the turn order got kind of messed up for no reason as far as I know. Unless, for some reason, some move on our team lowered its speed. But yeah, having a Pokemon that, like, tries to paralyze it is really going to be helpful. And in fact, it's going to basically turn the tide of the battle completely in your favor. So you're gonna go from I'm guessing, like extremely like sketch, where it's like I don't know if I'm gonna win, to like okay, this is basically a guaranteed win. I do think I do wish, that's what I was trying to say. I wish there was some way to, like, guarantee which teammates you have. Because Arbeliva was useful, even if only moderately so. Intimidator is not so much. We do have Arbeliva. I don't know if Haxorus or Corviknight are going to be any good. There's the Screech. I am gonna Rage Fist, actually. Let's see, do we survive this? Barely. Again, I don't know why that other one knocked me out then, when I felt like more HP in that. And then we, again, had that one eruption that did, like, nothing. Alright, question is, do we survive a sunny day eruption? I'm gonna go ahead and guess no. Oh, we did survive that. But, is it gonna get to go again, is the question. No, we got to go first. Okay. Again, I don't know what's going on with this. But, again, I'm not sure if maybe a teammate lowered its speed. I should check that next turn. Because that'd be very useful to know. Is it gonna go again? Okay. Okay, yeah, we massively lowered its speed. Okay, that would do it. So yeah, either Haxorus or Corviknight is gonna be kind of clutch here, I think. That being said, I think we are gonna go down here. Although, I don't know, its eruption is not... Okay, we should be okay. Oh, we don't go down, wow. I don't want to Terrastallize yet, though. Because... I think, yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, all the more reason why we didn't want to Terrastallize. Right, because it reset its stats. But that's okay. This is going way better than the previous ones have. So it seems like the shield is based on number of turns, and not damage. Which makes sense, because that's how some of them are, but, Hey, what's up, Real Honest? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But yeah, some of them are like damage-based, some of them are not. Alright. Do this so we don't take as much from Shadow Ball. And, honestly, I think Rage Fist is going to do decent here. Although that is one thing, it seems like, I haven't taken as much damage. Or, I haven't taken as many hits so far. But that isn't going to do very much because we're Terra'd. Raid seems to be so hard. It definitely seems to be one of the more difficult ones. But I think one part of it is that a lot of people are just, myself included, because I'm just, you know, I'm a sheep like the rest of Reddit, but we're just like sticking to Annihilate because we already had it. But also, to be fair, I haven't really seen better strategies. But I haven't checked since when the raid dropped anyways. Oh wow, I haven't seen Earthquake yet. That did basically nothing. Still a little scared that we might be in a eruption range of death here. Maybe not. Actually, I think we have just enough. Play Rough actually does a little bit. You can't do Typhlosion. Annihilate, max out HP and physical attack, Screech on the first turn, and then just Rage Fist for every other move. It might not be quite guaranteed, but I've beat it twice in 2 attempts so far, and we're probably going to beat it a 3rd time here. It isn't like a guaranteed strategy or anything, but it should work pretty well. I am worried, actually, here. Okay. If we get to move first, we're okay. Just started yesterday. Oh, well, yeah. You need a level 100 for sure. So if you only have just started playing, then yeah, unfortunately, you're very unlikely to beat it. But yeah, definitely these 7 stars, you do need a level 100 for it, and typically it needs to be like specifically built for it. But otherwise, if you do have the strategy, and you've had the time to build the Pokemon for it, they're usually not too bad. This is one of the harder ones for it. You're trying to beat False Dragon Titan. That's definitely an interesting one. But yeah, I mean, for sure, if you're still trying to beat the story, you don't really have a chance. Even like the 5 and the 6 stars are, well, actually, you can't even do 5 or 6 star until you beat everything. You don't have a fairy Pokemon for the second part of it. Trying to remember what Tatsugiri, I think the name of it, what the typing is, but you can also find like an ice type Pokemon. In fact, because it takes place over here, around here you're gonna find ice type Pokemon. An ice type will do pretty good, I think, being that it will hit Dragon hard. Or even something like a Tinkaton being Steel Fairy is gonna be a good option. But I mean, any like Steel type with just like a Fairy move, however many of those exist, I'm not sure that's very many, should be okay as well. Was that the one? It was Ghost type. Oh yeah, it has the waves around it, okay. Where would Tinkaton spawn? I don't remember off the top of my head. I know I have seen them over down by these ruins. I remember that. I think, was that where I saw them? There was some ruins that I saw them. I want to say I've seen them somewhere around like these areas. But you can always look up where they spawn on Cerebi. Fortunately, I just don't remember where they are on the top, off the top of my head. Yep. Save again. Alright, can I go 4 for 4? Desert Ruins, maybe? Maybe. Again, I want to say I saw one around, or I saw some around Medalia one time, but yeah, again, unfortunately, I don't really remember too clearly. It's been a little bit. Okay, no Arboliva. It'll be interesting to see what this team does. You've been lucky so far, you already have like 8 shinies. That's pretty good luck for having not even beaten the story yet. I think I found like 4 randomly through just like playing. Okay, So yeah, Haxorus is definitely a good one to have here. Oh, we missed the Screech. Oh, that really sucks. I didn't even think about the fact that Screech could miss. Also, how did we survive that eruption? Huh? Again, sometimes these eruptions do like no damage. I wonder if there's something bugging out with it being in the raid because of how boosted the HP is. The 7-star Pokemon typically have 30 times their normal HP. Because, like, otherwise you could just one-shot them, right? Okay, there we go. So I wonder if, because of how Eruption works, because Eruption does less damage the less HP you have, if it might be that's like interfering with it somehow. Because I know there was a bug with, I think it was actually Play Rough. That would, or Play Rough? I forget what it was. It was something that you used on a Jumeirah for that raid strategy. And that would, one of its moves would, like, not do the correct amount of damage. I've seen that Girafarig is good for that. Oh, right, Girafarig. Or Farigiraf, I think, is the evolved form of it. I would assume anyways. I do remember now that you say that, I've heard someone, or seen someone say that was a strategy. Evolution, yeah. I figured. I knew what you meant. Oh, if we can get one more hit off here without dying. Oh, there goes its negative effect. So it does that at half health, which is why it seems like it typically does that when the shield goes down, because typically that's when it's going to happen. Oh, we do go down again. That sucks. Have I hit it enough times here that I can Terrastallize? Because that would basically guarantee that we knock out the shield. There we go. But yeah, I wish I would have actually looked up that Farigiraf strategy beforehand, just so I could build something other than the Pokemon I already had. What's up, Jed? Welcome back in. It's going alright. This Typhlosion is not the easiest raid so far, but it hasn't beaten me yet. I'm 3 for 3 against it so far. There's shield down. Oh, nice. That crit probably didn't actually matter. I would have gotten it, rather have gotten it this turn, but... or this upcoming turn, that is. There we go. And we should knock it out next turn. Why did it not attack there? These Typhlosion raids are a little buggy, for sure. More so than I've seen any of the event raids be so far. Not as buggy as like some of the regular raids are. Just like the regular issues that raids have. I haven't actually seen crop up too often in this, but there's some turn order stuff, or just like Typhlosion is just having turns get skipped sometimes, it seems. And again, the eruption damage doesn't seem to be working properly sometimes. Okay, well, we're 4 for 4. I think I'll stop keeping track of it now, but we'll go on for a little bit longer tonight. And by a little bit, I mean, oh, I wasn't in the map. That would help. That is like the only quirk about the date resetting. Is you do have to actually be in the map for some reason. I think. Or at least that's how it's usually been. It definitely makes it the easiest to tell if it's been changed, because you can just see the raids change their location. I'm so glad they didn't, like, try to stop that after Sword and Shield. Like, if anything, they just made it a little bit easier. Because you don't have to really break the game into doing it, like with Sword and Shield you did. Like, yeah, you might have to go into the map, but that's better than, searching for a group and then changing the date and then backing out of that, and it takes like an extra 15 seconds because the game is like trying to figure out what the hell is going on because you've just confused it. Alright, here we go again. I do need to check that that Typhlosion that I actually caught. Hey, what's up, derpy boy? Welcome back. I'm gonna be honest, I had to, like, actually open up your, like, name, like, click on it so I can read it, because the color is, like, completely blending into night mode right now. But welcome back. Also, is that a shiny Eevee? Looks like it, that's cute. Alright, Screech. You think it's the first time you've been here? Huh. Maybe not, because it didn't give me the thing saying that it's the first time you're chatting. But maybe it's just been a really long time or something. Either way, welcome in. Glad to see you. Yeah, that Haxorus is... If you're doing these raids, you want Haxorus on your team for sure. I feel like Herbaliva, Haxorus, and then... I want to say maybe Umbreon likes to use Paralyze. That could be really useful too. You're doing well. I'm doing alright. Just working on grinding out some of these Typhlosion raids. Oh, there we go. I'm taking more damage. But yeah, I already actually caught mine. So now we're just kind of working on grinding it for the rest of the night. Get some more candies and ghost terra shards, stuff like that. Anyways, I think I trailed off. I said I need to check this Typhlosion from the raid because it actually has a chance to have the mini mark on top of the Mightiest mark. So the mini mark is for Pokemon that are the minimum possible size that you can get, as opposed to the Jumbo Mark, which is for the maximum possible size. So kind of similar to the Alphas in Legends Arceus, except they don't get any sort of special bonus for it. It's just like a mark. I wonder, I assume not, but I was wondering if Alphas... Should I have Terastallized here? I'm not sure if Haxorus has slowed it down again. Whatever. I'll go down again. We'll be fine. But yeah, I know Alphas... Once Pokemon Home is updated, we can bring in Alphas from Legends Arceus. Alphas will also have their own special mark. See, now sometimes it seems like it's going twice for my one turn. I'm like, this thing is a little screwy. Annihilate is quite good in raids. Yeah, I mean, Rage Fist is... It's hard to beat that. You're still trying to find Tinkatuff. I'm sure you'll find one. Again, like, use Cerebi, or honestly, probably just Google, and it'll probably be one of the top items. But the Cerebi interactive map is decent. There we go, that's shield down. I think it's gonna reset its own stats there, but that's fine, because just having the shield down makes it a lot easier. Oh, there we go. the Dunsparce got off a glare. Except it looks like... I think it did glare... Nope, there we go. Okay. I was thinking for a second it might have done glare right before the stats got reset, which would have sucked, but... So yeah, the Dunsparce is not a bad answer for this too. Something like Haxorus, Arboliva, and Dunsparce would be the perfect team, I think. But I mean, it doesn't really... You're never going to get all three of those, I feel like. Kind of like how for some of the raids, Arcanine, Tauros, and Raptor would have been the perfect, because it's 3 Intimidate Pokemon, but like you were never going to get all 3 of them. You really like the whole Tinka-Tuff line? Yeah, Tinka-Tink, Tinka-Ton, and Tinka... Yeah, Tinka-Ton. Sorry, I think I said Tinka-Ton twice. Anyways, that whole line is pretty cool. Though it does seem like people have mentioned in like the Pokedex entry, it's supposed to be like the mortal enemy of Corviknight. Or like, I think specifically it just like, it likes using rocks, or using the hammer to hit rocks at Corviknight in the air. And that's the like canonical reason why the Taxi in this doesn't use Corviknight, because they'll get attacked by Tinkaton. So it has to, they have to use the Squawk ability instead. But it makes me think, like, the signature move, the, like, Gigaton Hammer or whatever, I feel like that should be, should do bonus damage against Corviknight. Though saying that, I don't know if there's any moves that, like, do extra damage to a specific Pokemon. There's plenty that do extra damage in, you know, unique situations that aren't described, right? Like Earthquake hitting Pokemon doing Dig really hard. You know, stuff like that. I think that was a Tink that I just saw. Let me look around real quick. Is that a shiny Oricorio? Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, we got a shiny! I was just looking around because I thought I saw a Tinkaton, so I was like, or a Tinkatink, so I was like, oh, hey, let's, you know. Oh god, we are like so close to the edge here. Quick Ball and pray to God that I catch this, and it doesn't manage to kill itself. I really should have saved. Okay, I think we caught it. Yeah, I was just gonna look around and see if I could find any more Tinkatink or whatever for Honest there. And then I saw the Oricorio and went, wait a second. Oricorio are usually not all blacked out. I didn't even realize it was shiny. Yeah, I mean, there's 4 different forms of Oricorio, although I think there's actually only 2 in the game, but you can use the items for it to change it. But yeah, that was okay. Wow, that was awesome. The dumbest of luck that I got that. Alright, well that probably... Oh, hey, well that's dumb luck as well. I didn't realize that, I assumed this was the Typhlosion raid, not the, oh boy, here we go. Not the, just normal 6-star. Yeah, like, it took me a second with that thing, because I, like, you know, again, there are the 4 different types. Or 4 different, like, forms of it, right? But I was like, very quickly, my brain was like, wait a second, there's not one that is all black with red accents. Oh, that is so awesome. You'll have to see it. But yeah, Derpy. It could work with a Tinkaton having Gigaton Hammer hit just all steel types harder. It would make sense because, I mean, it made its hammer from something, right? But, yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting to, like... It would be a way to make it maybe a little bit less awkward to use. Because it's a thing where, like, Tinkaton is an extremely good Pokemon every other turn because of that move. At least they didn't make it like a Hyper Beam or something, though, where you have a full cooldown. You just can't use it multiple turns in a row. But, like, really, that's the main benefit of Tinkaton is using that. What is it, like 150 base power or something? And it with stab. Alright. Gotta Intimidate. And we got Haxorus again, so we're gonna get another, it getting slowed, which is awesome. But yeah, I think after we get the, after we get the Screech here, I'm just gonna Rage Fist. I'm not gonna worry about doing more Screeching. I think just getting, oh. Also, it didn't get slowed down. I think it's Haxorus that was doing that, because that was the only one that carried over the previous time I had that happen. But anyways, yeah, getting my Terrastalize up is kind of priority here. Wow, did my entire team go down at once? Yeah. I don't know what's going on now. Oh, I'm so happy about getting that shiny now. Like, random shinies that you don't at all expect are just the best. And that's one that I needed, too. It's not like when I got a... This was off-stream, but I got a just random shiny Psyduck. I was like, alright, well, like, that's cool, but also, like, you know, I don't need that. I already have Psyduck and Golduck. Like, could I have gotten something else, please? But yeah, Oricorio was one that I didn't have yet, so that's one less shiny hunt I have to do out of the, like, 700 that I still have to do. That's most of what I do on this stream, is I do shiny hunting, but I do these raids when they come up, because they're fun. And, I mean, again, you do get, like, the special mark on it. Oh. Definitely did not just punch my microphone. Don't worry about it. Wow, I got a crit with that. That sucks. Wait, but that was a crit on... Oh, maybe 70 days. Still, I did a lot of damage. Please don't kill me. There we go. Okay. A few days ago, I was trying to get a 0 IV Tandemaus, or 0 IV attack Tandemaus, and I happened to hatch a full-out shiny in just 4 eggs. Nice. That's great that you got the Tandemaus, too, because actually shiny hunting for that is a nightmare. Because you cannot tell. Or I shouldn't say actually shiny hunting, but encounter shiny hunting is awful because you can't tell. Just like the shirt changes to like ever so slightly tinted green or something like that. Definitely one of the worst shinies in the game. But yeah, my best luck with shiny hunts has been either... There's a time that off stream, I think it was Galarian Zigzagoon, that I got like 3 or 4 shinies out of like 60 eggs. Which was awesome. And then in Legends Arceus on stream, I had back-to-back shiny Bergmite spawn. So I had a shiny spawn, I caught it, and then the spawn that immediately replaced it was another shiny. Which was just awesome. And the best part about that one was, that was the last of the hunts that I was doing before I updated that game. Because basically everything that I really cared about shiny hunting, everything that was either a new Pokemon, or like a new form for a Pokemon, So like a Hisuian form or a trade evolution. I tried to knock those out first, and then for the starters I had to update because they added a new type of outbreak mechanic. But once you updated to that update, then the old shiny hunting method didn't work anymore. So I had to get all the old ones first, then update to do the starters. Anyways, like I said when I started, that was like the last one that I had to do before updating, basically. So it's just like, oh, that's so awesome. Just like ending on such a good note. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, full odds and 4 eggs. That's pretty damn good. Alright, I do want to check, just because I keep on forgetting to do so. And maybe move around my boxes and stuff too real quick. Check the Typhlosion that I did catch. For what marks it has. Oh, right. All the dittos that I caught. Yeah, see, I thought so. I kind of figured that was the red one that I caught. But then obviously it just like inverts its colors. I wonder if they're all like that. Check summary. We have... just Mightiest, darn it. Oh well, that's okay. Let's grab both of you. Where's my box for these? Those are the ones I care about. Those are shinies, and these are some more stuff. Okay. Perfect. I guess I could have checked to see if there's a mark on the Oricorio, but I don't think there's much point. Because it's not like when you do the sandwich hunts, on top of the boosted shiny odds, you also get boosted odds for a title or a mark. Oh, nice. Right there. But obviously that one just being random. That's not the case. I don't know what, like, the base odds are for getting, like, titles or marks. At least for the random ones. Because, again, there's, like, the ones for the smallest possible size and the largest possible size. So I imagine that's just based on how the size mechanics work. Your last random encounter shiny was a damn Flittle. I already have that line done. Well, to be fair, I would imagine Flittle's kind of valuable to trade, being that it's another shiny that's pretty hard to tell. Not as bad as Tandemaus, but I mean, it's gonna be harder. Or not harder than a lot of them, since the only difference is that the, like, underskirt is green. Your first shiny in this game is Flittle. Nice. Yeah, I think that's one I'm gonna breed. Okay, we got Umbreon. We might get some paralyze action going on here, which would be really nice. Starting with a Shadow Ball, which does do more damage than the Eruption. Nice, okay, we did get that off. I doubt this will do enough, but I want to see if this will... Actually, that might be enough to heal me to at least survive one more hit. I think Shadow Ball takes me out here. Eruption, though, it doesn't have Sunny Day up yet. Now it sets up Sunny Day. Kinda did those in the wrong order there, buddy. First shiny you saw was Flittle. You killed it, though. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's getting to move twice on me. That's cool. Yeah, I've failed a couple of shinies. Unfortunately. I failed 2 Dunsparce, actually. I had 2 in a row spawn in the same spot and then jump off of a cliff. and despawn because they had then moved out of range. That was fun. What was the one we had very recently? What was the name of it? Jed, I think you were here. I don't remember which one it was, though. Was it Iron Hands? It might have been Iron Hands. That one had spawned and I just didn't see it until, like, I was already walking away from it, and just right as I was taking the last step that it was going to despawn, I saw it and it was just gone. Yeah, poor hands. Yeah, whoops. Other than that, though, I've been lucky to not really fail any shinies. The nice thing is, at least, being that it's both in Legends Arceus and it's in this game, I'm hopeful that we're never going to have a situation again where you can't, like, save in front of a shiny. Right? Because the old games, you didn't know if it was shiny until you encountered it. And the shininess wasn't determined until you encounter it, right? So if you, like, a shiny managed to run away or something, even if you had saved right before it, it didn't matter because it was going to be gone. This might kill. Yeah. We might not have this one. Because we're going to die here. Yeah. And that's going to be basically all of our bar. We might have a chance, but I'm not feeling good about this one. We might finally fail one of these. But honestly, going, what, 5 or 6 in a row there? That's not too bad. I'm not going to complain too much. But I will complain a little. Okay, Terrestrialize, Rage Fist. Pretty much the only way this happens is if this takes out its shield right here. If I don't take out the shield, I don't think we do this. And I'm not confident in taking out the shield. I don't think we get this one. I think we are absolutely going to run out of time here. Yeah, that's almost certainly GG there. Like, I'll try it again, or I'll, I'm not going to give in, but I just don't think we get off 2 more attacks here. And I don't think we're going to do enough damage in 2 attacks anyways. Okay, well. So what was the difference there? We didn't have Haxorus for one, so we didn't have any speed control. And we didn't have, whatchamacallit, Arboliva, so we didn't have any passive healing. Oh, can we do this? This is going to be really close. It's going to do this animation. Let me get my move in. Oh, come on. Come on, team. Oh, it's going to be close. Ah! No! Unless somehow... Come on, come on, come on. Come on, animations, stop. Did we... Oh! Hell yes! Oh, literally at the buzzer. Oh my god. And the streak stays alive. And the streak stays alive. Wow, I did not have confidence in that one. That was way closer than I would want that to ever be. Nice, we got another bottle cap. Getting lots more candies. I'm gonna have to start selling my large candies. I had like $4.99 before we started today, so I'll probably be over or around 600. Okay, let's see here. Out we go. I didn't even give it a chance to do it there. But I think we're good. Yeah. You just have to be, like, in the map. So yeah, we'll try and knock out a few more of these tonight. Don't really have anything to do. Why am I changing the time? So... Hello? Why is there a flittle on my screen? Game? Can we not? Okay, I guess that's just going to be on my screen from now on. That's interesting. Anyway, so the reason why I'm changing the time is so that way new raids will spawn. Because only one 6-star and one 7-star will spawn at any on any day. And actually, there's a limited number of 5-stars as well. Let me just go ahead and we'll reset real quick. Hopefully it fixes the flittle issue. But yeah, so you have to change the time to get another Typhlosion to spawn. Okay, I heard the chime for the raid. Alright, flittle is gone, thank God. Alright, we'll see how this one goes. Okay, we got Haxorus again. That's a good start. Interesting. I don't think I've seen Sylveon in the Typhlosion raid yet. God, I cannot believe we pulled off that last one. I had no confidence. There we go. We're already starting with some pretty good damage. I should survive one more hit, and we do have... we are faster than... Although, I think it... Sunny days and then eruptions. Yeah. I think that's... like, the like, kind of special usage of it. Because of how the raids work at, like, certain times. Yeah. I don't know. Basically, at certain times, the Pokemon will use certain moves that aren't necessarily in its moveset, or in its, like, the 4 moves that it has for the raid. So, like, in this case, at certain points in the battle, it'll use Sunny Day, and I think a lot of times it follows up Eruption right after that. Alright, that's 2 hits on it. And we are still faster. So, as soon as we get back up after being knocked out here, we can Terrasilize and we can hit it really hard. I guess harder, not really hard. Being that I'm using Fighting Terra, not Ghost Terra. Oh, we didn't go down, though. Oh, wow. Our attack went up. Wow. Right. A Defiant is a thing. Oh, wow. I wasn't sure if the ability actually mattered for this. But no, the ability matters a lot. But yeah, when you Terrasilize, even if the... Like, when the shield goes up in the raid anyways. Even... I don't want to waste my Terra yet. So, usually when the shield is up, you only do, like, 10 or 20% damage. If you Terrasilize, you do, like, 30%. So you do a little bit more. But if the move you use is super effective against their typing, so like in this case, Ghost or Dark type or something like that. I think Dark is a super against Ghost. I don't remember. But you will actually end up doing like 70% or something like that. So that's why, like, there would have been helpful to terrestrialize for taking down the shield, but I didn't really need to either. I probably would have... Well, again, I was hoping to get knocked out on that turn, so that way I could terrestrialize with full health, but that didn't happen. I think in this case, now that the shield is down, I don't think I do any extra damage. Because, again, not Ghost Terra, I'm using a Ghost move. But what this does do is it kind of limits my damage from Shadow Ball. Alright, we should take it out here. Very nice. And the streak stays alive. So yeah, definitely if you are able to do, or just like get a Pokemon set up for these raids, go with the Annihilate. Because again, you might fail some of them, but with the perfect Annihilate, are perfect enough anyways. You shouldn't have too much trouble getting a win. Even for like normal, like 5-star raids, maybe not for 6 stars, but for 5 stars, I feel like it's gonna be pretty good too. Can I trade for a Typhlosion? Yes, I believe so. So you will be able to within a couple of days. A couple times with these raids, because it's like a Pokemon that isn't actually in the Pokedex yet. There's been an issue where on the first, like for the first day or so, the new raid Pokemon wasn't tradable at all because the game thought it wasn't a legit Pokemon, basically. But yeah, you should be able to trade for it now. You can probably just get one, or get a Cyndaquil from surprise trades, honestly. I would imagine people are already breeding for a shiny Typhlosion. What's that? Oh, it's some floor. I could not figure out what it was just from like the head over the rock there. I was like, is that a Numel? No, that's not right. That was very confusing. Alright, let's see what team we get here. Team definitely matters. But I think as long as you have something helpful on your team, you can do it. I will say, I've been very lucky with Screech. I think the only Screech that I have missed... I just want to get a Typhlosion. Yeah, I mean, you should be able to just trade for it. I think that only happened for Charizard. Oh, okay. I remember it did happen for that. I wasn't sure if that might have been an issue with the other ones. I feel like this might be a pretty good team. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to trade you a Typhlosion, real honest, just because the one that I have is my my Mightiest Mark 1, obviously. And I'm trying to hold on to all of those, or at least one of all those. But I've only gotten one of all of them. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure, like, Reddit or, you know, Discord groups, if you want to just specifically trade for trying to get the Typhlosion line. And again, if not, surprise trades, I can't imagine it'll take too long. Being the newest thing, there's going to be a lot of people breeding it, and they're just going to be trading off the stuff that they don't want in surprise trades. Either because they were shiny hunting and it wasn't shiny, or they are breeding for... What was my character doing there? They were breeding for like competitive and it didn't have the stats they wanted. Stuff like that. Also, surprise trade, great way to end up with extra Master Balls. Because they like groups that gen Pokemon and they basically use surprise trades to advertise. They'll like send out, you know, generated Pokemon, and usually they'll put a really good item like a Master Ball on it. So you just take the Master Ball off and then release the Pokemon because it's hacked garbage anyways. So, you know, well, you don't have to, but don't ever use that stuff in online, even if it does have legit stats. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Before I get too far away for that, Manuel Wars. Thank you so very much. But yeah, like in Sword and Shield, I held on to a bunch of those because they do have potentially legit stats. Like, it's stats that a legit one could have, but it's not like it was generated. So they were good for like doing Sword and Shield raids. But then, yeah, also taking the items off of them. I've heard that it's just as rampant in this game as it was in Sword and Shield, which doesn't surprise me. I found a Tink-a-Tink raid. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I think I should get enough HP back, assuming I go first. Yeah, we don't have speed control, do we? This is a dumb move. It's water. I mean, that should be fine. I didn't really use Terra a whole lot during my playthrough, to be honest. Yeah, that was a misplay. I just, oh wow, we barely survived that. I might have just thrown, though. That was... I was thinking like with the last raid that we had speed control. Yep, and there's negative effects from itself. I don't think there's any way I survived this. Are we dead? Oh, hey, yep, there we go. Okay. That's like nowhere near enough though. But I don't know. With the shield down, question is how many times I've been knocked out. Oh, wait, nope, there's a paralyzed. Never mind. We win. Because I'll heal up fully here. But yeah, I think you'll be fine with the water Tinkaton or water Terra Tinkaton against the Titan. And also, I mean, you're almost certainly not going to have enough of the items to do this yet, but there is in Medali, I believe, if you go to the restaurant, you can actually change the Terra typing. But you need 50 Terra shards of the type that you want to change it to. But like if you're still using that Tinkaton somewhere down the line, you know, and you decide you want to change it, you can do so. Hopefully they add a way to just buy Terra shards, or at least like a faster way to get them. Because honestly, these like 7 stars have been one of the best ways to do it. And then also the Dittos and the, was it Chansey or Blissey was the other like 5-star event raid a few weeks ago that I didn't get to do because I didn't have internet for a week, which was very annoying. But, you know, what can you do? Okay. Next raid. Someone gave me a Japanese Ditto. Nice. Great for breeding for shinies. Yeah, I think I kind of had the same thing, that I got a random Japanese Ditto from, or I guess you didn't say, but I assumed that you got it from surprise trades. But yeah, just like a random surprise trade one, which is good for breeding. I have my own, like, 6 IV, Japanese Ditto and Sword and Shield. I'm just kind of waiting to transfer over. But I'm not that worried about stats for when I'm breeding for shinies. So, like, you know, not too worried about it. For now, again, when I don't have any choice. I will be, on Sunday, I'm going to be breeding for, or starting to breed for shiny Paldean Tauros. Another kind of mesh shiny, but not terrible. Like, you can at least tell, it's just not very obvious, especially for encounters, which is why I'm going to breed for it. And yeah, I think tomorrow I might check out Pokemon Stadium. Since it just came out to the Nintendo Switch. Did I attack? I'm just going to reset. I did the wrong move. There's no point. I've already thrown on this one. Well, actually, let me see if I can get my Screech off and not die. Then we're basically in the same spot, but with just slightly less damage. No, it avoided. I feel like you always land Screech on the first attack. I feel like, because every single one that I've done on the first turn has landed. But yeah, we'll see. I do want to check out Stadium, but I'm also not completely committed to it right now. I feel I just slightly burned out myself with the Nintendo Switch Online stuff, because I was doing a lot of that. I want to check out a lot of those games, you know, just spend like an hour playing it. Like classic games that I've never played before. But yeah, I don't know. I just had like a few of them that I really didn't enjoy that much. Or I was at least disappointed because I expected a lot more from it. And then so now I'm kind of like, maybe I'll go back. Alright, let's try this. But like set up correctly. But yeah, that's the plan for the next couple of days anyways. Pokemon Stadium, and then we're just going to mess around with the rental Pokemon, see how far we can get into like the Gym Leader Castle. And then, yeah, start breeding. Start getting back into that hell. Because I haven't done any shiny breeding since I almost did it again. Since right before these games came out, I was wrapping up getting all my shiny Galarian form Pokemon. Which I did get, thankfully. I was worried I wasn't going to get those before the new games were out. But yeah, so I haven't done any breeding in like 5-6 months. Which is weird, because that was basically how I started this channel, was just breeding for shinies. Nice. Another hit out of it before we get knocked out. What is going on? Oh boy, the raid is freaking out. Do we survive this? We do, wow. We definitely don't survive the next one, though. Oh, yeah. We didn't even get a chance for the next one. Okay. Oh, well. I'm not worried about it. We've set up correctly. That's one thing that, like, I've very quickly gotten used to with these 7 stars is if you, you're gonna get knocked out once or twice in the raid. Especially with this strat. I mean, some of the raids and some of the strategies you don't want to get knocked out just because like you're setting up and you're just trying to survive long enough to get a one-hit kill move off, but yeah, I don't know. And it's usually like, especially early on, I would be like a little bit frustrated when I would get knocked out. Ow. I'm a little disappointed about that one. I was hoping I would survive it and get another hit off. How Actually makes it a little bit... this is going to be another tight one, I think. But yeah, it would be a thing where it's like, oh, I died, and you lose so much time from when you get knocked out, but like, realistically? Sometimes that's just what the strategy calls for, you know? Oh, that really sucks. Actually, might heal enough to survive another one now, actually. Getting the attack up. Yeah, I need to remember that having your special defense get lowered is not good, but it helps immensely. And I think just one special defense down, we should be fine. It's kind of sketchy to terrestrialize here, but either way we take out the shield, so I'm not too worried. I was hoping, just hoping we survive this hit. Which we should, because it's not going to be super effective. Yep, okay. This is going to do quite a bit, and then it'll reset its own stats, and I will probably die this turn. Maybe? We'll see. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much set. Going down will hurt us quite a bit, but it won't be... Oh, we get to go first. Okay. I think that's a win. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And the streak to... well, the streak doesn't continue. I did have to reset. But not including the one where I just clearly clicked the wrong button on the first turn. Our streak continues. I'm gonna say the streak continues. Just pretend that one didn't happen. But yeah, I was worried coming into this one because I knew some people had some trouble with it, and I had heard that this this strategy was not perfect, so there was a chance of failure. But I mean, so far it's been sketchy a couple times, but it has worked. No, okay, didn't reset. Let's see. Try that again. I might not have hit okay, might be the issue. I do that occasionally. There we go. Where is it? Where is it? Wow, it's way over here. I hate this area. Besides having like the swamp area where the game runs at approximately -3 FPS, but also just this area in general is difficult to navigate because there's so many like just like sheer cliffs and stuff. Oh god, that frame rate. Why? Game Freak, why? I get it's the Switch, but also like it should be better than that. Alright. Will we continue our success? Yep, Arbaliva. I think Belly Bolt definitely has a chance to paralyze. It's also another one that I believe I've heard people have a strategy for. But I don't know if off the top of my head anyways, if it's a like solo strategy or if it's a team strategy. There's some really easy strategies that people do with this, where basically they just like time their who's attacking like first on a turn, and then they just make sure to like all buff the same guy. Ooh, very nice. Barely surviving. or believe I think definitely mattered there. Did it have the... It might not have had the heal up in time for that one to matter, but... But yeah, there's some where it's just they stack buffs and they literally knock it out on the first turn. It's like, okay, well... It's hilarious to look at, and it's definitely a cool strategy, but it's also like, well, that doesn't help me playing solo. Again, barely hanging on, but I think it's gonna eruption twice here. I don't think we get another move off. Yeah, there we go. That's fine, though. Again, dying is just part of the strategy. The nice thing with Annihilate is, I know I've mentioned it a couple times, the fact that Rage Fist doesn't get reset when you die. For whatever reason. It's actually kind of weird. So, the way the Rage Fist works is, every time you take damage, the power of it gets buffed a little bit. And so during these raids, when you keep taking hits, it keeps getting stronger and stronger. But yeah, for some reason, when you get knocked out, that buff doesn't get reset. And same with when it does like the clearing abilities or whatever, you still don't get reset then. Did I survive this? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The only thing I can think of is either somehow it's just an oversight and they didn't think about it, and we'll probably find out with this next patch coming in, coming at the end of the month. But either they didn't think about it and it just like happened to get through the cracks, or I wonder if maybe they did it intentionally. Because we do have the first two Pokemon in this generation that have moves to revive other Pokemon with Revival Blessing. I think it's on not Scare, Rabska and Palmot. They have that move. So I wonder if it's intentionally meant to synergize, where like you can get knocked out, but then you get revived and you just go back in and start wailing on them again. Seems like you're destroying the raids. Yeah, I mean, it's been going pretty well. Again, a few that have been cut very close, but... Oh, there's that visual glitch. Yeah, I'm definitely very happy with how tonight has gone. Some of these raids I'm a little iffy about trying to grind, because I'm like, oh, you know, it's like not consistent. You know, you might fail some, and it's like, do I want to spend my time on it then? But I mean, yeah, the way tonight has been, and I expected this one to be another one kind of like that. I expected to be doing a lot of failing and retrying, but it's worked out great. Will not complain. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of damage. I'll be a full... Oh, crit would do it. That was a full heal for me. But, you know, that didn't really, wasn't really too necessary. Is that a miss? Nice. Love it when they miss the 95% move. But every time I use Screech on the first turn, I land it. I think there's something there. That has to be intentional. With how many of these I've done, that Screech is only 85%. I know I have missed a couple times, but it's been trying to use it on the second turn. Every single time on the first I've hit it. It's possible. I don't know what the odds of an 85%, like we'll say 8 times in a row is, but... Actually, that's not true. I can look that up right now. Hold on. 0.85 to the 8th power. Okay, 27% chance. It's possible. It's possible. Oh, there's that Phalanx in the background creeping in. Alright. Oh, wow. We got the 6 and the... Or the... Yeah, the 6 and the 7 star are like right next to each other. Oh, that's right. I want to actually check the 6 stars more often. Now that I like have learned of the Ditto trick, if it is a or the trick for the Ditto raids, if it is a Ditto, I want to do it because it's very easy to do, and you do have a lot of, or a very good chance, or a better chance, I guess, not necessarily very good, of getting Herba Mystica. And it's still weird. I don't know why I thought Ditto was one of the Pokemon that has a chance for all 5 Herba Mystica. Most of the raid Pokemon, they only have like 1 in their loot pool. But there are some that have 5. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird that Ditto doesn't have that. It's also weird that the Ditto trick works because it's just like, bring in a level 1 Pokemon. Even though, like, if you bring in a level 5 Pokemon, all your AI allies scale to your level. But for some reason, if it's level 1, it doesn't do that. Yeah, I thought Ditto gave 5 Herba as well. Yeah, I wonder if it depends on if it's 5 or 6 star or something. I don't know, I remember looking into it on stream recently, and it only had 1. I think it was only Sweet, but also who knows? Maybe I just like read the wrong Pokemon for that. It wouldn't be the first time that I've looked at the wrong thing. And it definitely will not be the last either. Okay, Arboliva. Tauros isn't really going to do much for us. Nice. Again, hitting with that, which is so critical. Almost certainly do not survive this, but I won't complain if I do somehow. Yeah, that's weird, because it doesn't have Sunny Day Up the first time it does that, but then it does the same amount of damage? I mean, it's taken a little bit of HP damage, but not nearly enough to offset Sunny Day. Again, there's something is not quite right, I feel like, with the damage on Eruption. I know there's, you know, the damage isn't always the same because of the RNG element to it, but... Man, see, there we go. That one's probably just because of the RNG rules. I don't know. There's been a couple where it's done a way tinier amount of damage than I expected. There we go. Land this. You're not getting anything from Surprise Trade? Huh. Just to confirm, you are actually, like, online. Or do you mean you're not getting anything as in terms of you're not getting any Ditto? Or any, whatchamacallits? Typhlosion? Or you're not getting anything in general? Because I've definitely done it before where I start trading and I'm not actually connected online. I'm like, why am I not connecting? Not getting anything you want? Okay. Yeah. I mean, again, you can always try, like, Reddit or Discord. There's definitely trading groups there. But yeah, I would just keep trying personally, again, because I'm too lazy to do anything with, like, Discord usually. But just keep trying surprise trades over the next, like, week or so. Because they will start popping up. It might just be that it's only been a day. Alright. Not going to Terra here because I will probably go down. Interesting. thing with Eruption is damage is based on how much HP it has. Yeah, that's true. But, like, we're not really doing enough damage early on for it to be, like, having the effect that I've seen a couple of times. Again, I think probably this time I'm just getting weirded out by it getting a really high roll and then a really low roll. And then, but yeah, there's been times where it's done, like, it feels like maybe 50 damage when it should be doing a lot more. Why is everyone surprised trade a different language? Well, right now, I would imagine the majority of people online are in Asia. Because it's probably like nighttime over there, right? Because it's like 2 a.m. here. But yeah, also like Europe is going to be in the morning now. Or even like getting into the afternoon. Yeah, Asia's getting on into... Oh wow, what the hell happened? I didn't even realize how bad our timer got. This might be the one where we finally lose. I don't know if we can do this. Did I do... I might have misclicked somewhere there now. It's 7 p.m. for me. Yeah, so I mean, like... I have no idea where you are, to be honest. But I mean, you have to remember, you're connecting with people all over the world. So I mean... Pretty much the only place that you're not going to get a lot of Pokemon right now is from, like, the United States and, or the Americas, I should just say. Alright, please get this hit here. I need to, like, knock you out in 2 hits. There's no way this happens. I don't know what happened here. I, like, wasn't paying attention and we ran out of time. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe this is just a bad raid for me. Alright, come on. I need to go another time here. If I get, like, a crit, there's a chance. Not a good chance, but a chance. Yeah, that wasn't it. So we can get off one more move here. No, because the animations are... Yep, there we go. Okay, well, hey, we failed a raid. It was going to happen eventually, right? So yeah, I mean, pretty reliable to do those. Again, I feel like maybe somewhere there I hit the wrong button or something. Because I feel like I just like looked up from chat for a second and all of a sudden I was fucked. Hey, what's up, Baines? Welcome in. I'm doing alright. We just failed our first raid of the night. I've been going at it for over an hour and a half now. So I've probably done like in the ballpark of 10. I stopped keeping track quite a while ago. But yeah, I mean, it's been going good. Got a random shiny earlier, which was awesome. Just, I stumbled upon a shiny Oricorio. I just, like, saw and went, wait a second, that's not right. I'm not allowed to fail. I'm sorry. I'll do better. But yeah, it's been a pretty good night. I didn't see our team here. No, I see our canine. Ow. This is not a good team for it. We don't really have any speed control here. But how's it been going for you, Baines? How you been today? Do I survive a Shadow Ball? I mean, it's super effective, so I don't know. What's with the Japanese characters on your Pokemon? This was a Pokemon that I had been traded. And just when I had to build my my Annihilate for some of these raids, I was just like, yeah, okay, I'll just use this one. I just happened to be in Japanese. Surprise trades are great, especially when, like, the game had just come out, and so, like, just getting Pokemon that I hadn't gotten into the Pokedex yet and stuff like that was great. Yep, there we go. That should be our first knockout. Got some things done today, nice. I need to do my taxes still. I was supposed to get that done today, and then the site that I used decided to not have any idea what the fuck they were using or doing. So, you know. Probably going to work on that while this uploads to YouTube tonight before I go to bed. But fortunately, I kind of like already know everything I need to enter, so it's like, not too worried about it. I wonder if that's what happened there, is I was just mashing A in the last raid, that is, and I just like tried to screech again when I shouldn't have. This is another one that I feel like is going to be close to the buzzer here. Yeah, Corviknight is really not good for this because of Eruption. Why is it getting to erupt twice? That may have just killed, like, ruined it. It just got 2 attacks in. I never even got to attack once because of that. Again, some little issues with this raid. That's the first time I've had that one happen, though. Like, I've had some double attacks, but usually seem to be, like, you hit a certain point in the raid and it just, like, has a special additional move that it does. Okay, do I get to go this turn? I don't think there's any way we get this done. I wonder if maybe that's what happened last time too. That I just, I took a bullshit double hit. Because yeah, I'm just gonna reset after this one. There is literally no way. Wish I could help to make it easier for you. Yeah, I mean, it's... Until this, like, one... In fact, I'm just going to reset and find another Typhlosion. Apparently, this one's bad luck. But it's only been these last 2 raids that I haven't been able to do. Again, I did, like, 8 in a row just fine. Including one that was, like, literally right at the buzzer. Like, the bar was... The timer bar was completely empty as my attack went off. Okay. Let's see. Is that? No. Where is it? It's up here somewhere. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh. I saw the red and I thought it was the Pokestop, but this is closer anyways. Yeah, let's see if we can at least get a couple more here tonight. We'll see what I'm at for items to try and sell some of those off. Actually, I suppose I can look at that right now. Yeah, okay. I was at $4.99 on these before today, so... And yeah, calcium is way through the roof. Though granted, we got a lot of those from Ditto, but... Still no Typhlosion. I'm sorry, man. That is a prize trade, so it's not guaranteed, but... I don't know, I really had thought there would be more, because it seems like usually... Pretty quickly after the raids come out, people start trading them. Just because, again, people immediately are like, yes, start breeding. But again, they did just drop yesterday, so... Maybe just people haven't really gotten into that yet. At least not enough to make a dent. But who knows. But yeah, sorry not having any luck with it. Oh, there you go. Bane's helping out with you. Oh, there we go. Okay. that's our first Screech miss on the first turn, so it's not guaranteed. I just had a really good run of luck. I'm just going to reset there. And it goes to... Oh! Right, no, I forgot you don't have this game. My bad. Right. Sorry, it's late. Alright, let's go ahead and try that one again. Make sure we don't miss on the first Screech. This is, like, not a good team for it either. Oh well, here we go. Man, it wouldn't be the first bad team that I beat this with. Important first step there. Yeah, Shadow Ball should take me out here. Oh, no, nice. Okay, so we will get an attack off. And then hopefully one of the eruptions here, the one that's like, it's supposed to immediately follow that thing going up, we'll get to like miss. Actually, we'll see. So yeah, there's that. Oh, nice. So yeah, we'll tank both of those. That's good. Because it's just going to help make Rage Fist a little bit stronger. Okay. I'm feeling good about this one. I say as I just got knocked out. But again, that's just part of the strat. Any idea when the next gen comes out? 2026. Or 2025, I guess. These games came out at 2022. If it's soon. No, it won't be anytime soon, man. Because these games just came out in November. With Sword and Shield, we had... The game came out, and then the next year we had... DLC came out, and the year after that we had BDSP, and then like a couple months later, Legends Arceus. So it's like every 3 years. So yeah, like 2025 is when I would expect to see it. Generally take like 3 years, yeah. I mean, if 3 years is soon for you, then... I mean, yeah, but... I feel like you seemed like you wanted to get back into Pokemon a little bit quicker than that. Alright, so we got knocked out, but that's not too bad. Because I think we can Terra now. Not soon enough, maybe get Pal World before the next Pokemon, yeah. You just bought your Nintendo yesterday? Nice, honest. Yeah, the Switch, obviously it has its issues, primarily with the fact that it was outdated hardware when it came out. I don't just mean an underpowered, I mean literally it uses a NVIDIA GPU, or like the chips that it used were released in 2015 for tablets, and then the Nintendo Switch underclocks those so that they don't even run as fast as they're supposed to. So that's primarily the biggest thing with the Switch. It's just very underpowered. But I mean, handheld that you can take on the go so easily, and then just, you know, you just throw in the dock and you have your home console as well. It's just like so nice. I will straight up say I was one of the people that was just like, why the hell would you get a Switch? Because it's going to be a worse handheld because it's so big, and a worse console because it's going to be underpowered. And boy, did I get proven wrong on that. But yeah, you got the OLED, yeah. We really needed that Switch Pro. And as far as we know, it was actually a thing. Developers were like gearing up to be developing for it. In fact, not just gearing up, I mean, some of them were kind of developing for it because they had like what was being targeted. And then because of the silicon shortages, Nintendo canceled it because they already had, a lot of chips, I guess, for turning into this what became the Switch OLED. What do different crystallized symbols mean? In what part of the game? Probably in general, that's to do with the terrestrialize mechanic, but I don't know specifically which one you're talking about. I think one just spawned, yeah, right in front of me. Nice. Back to this. There it is. Oh, hey, we've already been to this spot. One of my favorite spots to go to. The Simbo's over your Pokemon's head. So when you terrestrialize and it's changing your type, and it just indicates what type it is. So like with the Typhlosion, it has like the ghost kind of wispy thing over its head because it's ghost terrestrialized. And then with my whatchamacallit, my Annihilate, because that's fighting type, you'll notice it has like a fist over its head. Once I do terrestrialize, that is. Terrestrialize or Mega, what do you prefer? Probably still Megas, just because at least it was like almost like a new Pokemon, But I definitely don't hate terrestrialize. I think it's the second best of the mechanics, but just like Megas will be missed. So weird. I mean, I've talked about it before with the whole not having 8 million different mechanics creeping in, so that's kind of why they kind of move on from a mechanic. But Megas was just such a good idea. What about Gigantamax though? I mean, G-Max was just like worse Mega with Z moves mixed in. I do really feel like Terra is a much better mechanic than G-Max. I really did kind of think that they were going to bring back Megas, and they were going to tie in the G-Max forms as just like new Mega forms or something. But they didn't do that, which is a shame. Because I did like some of the unique G-Max, forms. But yeah, it just, I don't know. Just the mechanic as a whole, I guess Dynamaxing as a whole was, I don't know, it just was like a very not interesting mechanic to me. Whereas Terra, it feels kind of different because it's like, well, you can choose what different type it is, and then I don't know. There's something about it. Just go back to OG without weird gimmicks for Poke Battles. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Again, I think Megas kind of were fine, but yeah, it seems like they really want to have like a new killer mechanic every generation, and they've not really been very good other than Mega Evolutions. Like Z moves were very like okay. Z moves were probably the worst mechanic they've done out of the four. It's getting a little out of hand. Yeah, well, again, that's why basically they're removing mechanics, or removing the previous new mechanics with every new game, because it's, otherwise, yeah, it starts getting, you know, you're just gonna have G-maxing and megas and terrestrializing all in the same battle. It would just be a constant mess. But the problem is, people are stupid, and if they don't do some sort of new mechanic, people are gonna complain. They're like, oh, why would I buy this when, like, it's basically the same game again. Even though it's not, but again, people are stupid. You just have to keep that in mind with it. Primal is a good one. Primal was a... whatchamacallit. That was for, like, Kyogre and Rayquaza and stuff, right? That was neat. Again, that just kind of, like, felt like Megas, but by a slightly different game. Or, yeah, slightly different name. I think it's a game. Sorry, I'm dumb. So, like, that worked in fine with it. Again, I think G-Max could have very easily, like, the unique forms, not like Dynamaxing the mechanic as a whole, but the unique Gigantamax forms would have been really cool to then tie that back into Megas. Maybe do it like every few gens, but, like, yeah, it's, again, people feel like they need to do it. Like, honestly saying, they do it every gen to make it different and have a different thing. Yeah, like, I do understand the reason why they're doing it. It just sucks that it's a thing, because the first mechanic that they did to mix it up was Megas, and was the best mechanic, and everyone misses it pretty much. So it's like, well, Alright. Got another knockout here. Alright. We'll do... I don't know. I'm just going to keep going. Honestly, I'm not sure when I'm going to wrap up tonight. I really do need to wrap up at some point, but I keep on telling myself that, like, I should probably wrap up in a couple more here. Oh, well, that one definitely wants to be done. But then it's like, well, I'm not really tired of it, so I'll just keep going. Thank you everyone who's watching tonight, by the way. I definitely do appreciate it. They would have to make G-Max and Mega Forms for every new... I mean, no. They didn't make Mega Forms for every Pokemon that came with X and Y. I didn't make G-Max for every Pokemon that came with Sword and Shield. They would have to do some of them, but, like, you know. They don't have to do, like, every Pokemon. One of the other nice things about Megas that it felt like a specific, one of the specific ways that they could breathe new life into Pokemon that weren't very good. Like, for instance, Beedrill was slightly relevant because of having a Mega, and now that's gone. 5 more hours. Yeah, I'm not going for 5 more hours, Baines. That will not be happening. You've been farming the Terra raids as well, nice. Yeah, it's a good way to get a lot of items, which is definitely important. Because, like, you do it in one raid, and then you have all the items you need, or at least enough items to sell to get the items you need for the next raid event. I had been kind of falling behind a little bit, so... because I was basically out of money in this save. Right, 10 more hours. Yeah, sorry. It's actually going to be a 24-hour stream tonight. Impromptu. Let's go. That's not happening. Absolutely not. I'm not even entertaining the idea of doing a 24-hour stream. There was a time where I could have done something like that. I can't even, like, stay up for 24 hours anymore. You've been using Fluttermane. Fluttermane's a decent raid mon. One of the one of the first 7-star meta Pokemon for taking out Charizard. 24 hours, why not 48? Yeah, how about I just play until I literally drop dead like World of Warcraft players used to do? I see nothing wrong with this strategy. That was always so crazy to hear about that. It was more than 48 hours, but it was like something like 4 straight days without sleeping or anything, and like the dude's heart just stopped, just gave in. Stream until 1 mil followers. Okay, so we'll get to see the sun blow up before that happens, but sure, let's go for that. This might be another one that I don't win. I think I might have misclicked somewhere again. Maybe not, though, because we should survive another hit. Let's see. Yep, okay, we should be good. Never mind. I was a little worried, but we'll be fine. Keep playing until your fingers rot off. Let's go play like the old not Super Mario, Mario Party games, like the N64 games where you would like be messing with the joystick for the mini games and you would literally rub your hand raw on it. It's funny because as much as a disaster the N64 controller was, it actually has a better joystick stick sensor in it than the Switch does. Because it uses a Hall effect, or was it Hall effect or was it an optical sensor? I forget which. But it's not like the really cheap one that most controllers use nowadays. It was weird because that joystick would like whatever the mechanism was to keep it centered, like it would spring back to the center. That broke all the time, but the sensor itself in the middle was like very accurate and was never like would never need to be recalibrated, which was so weird. I think I learned about that recently might have been when it was the latest tech tips video. I know that much. It was either when they were repairing old like consoles or old hardware and stuff, or like in modding them or whatnot, or it was when they actually upgraded the Switch, or not the Switch, the Steam Deck, and they were putting Hall effect sensors in that to just combat joystick drift. Alright, back out we go. Alright, I think I am going to say 2 more at most. I'm just going to say 2 more, period. How about that? Because, yeah, again, I do have stuff that I need to, like, work on. Not the least of being, like, getting this up to YouTube and stuff. I need to make thumbnails, all that type of stuff. Fortunately, I did have to start kind of later because I didn't get out of work as soon as I would have wanted to. I normally don't expect to be able to like be able to start by midnight on Fridays and Saturdays because it just typically doesn't happen. But I still like want to. Up to the hub. I was gonna try and come up with some sort of stupid joke for that, but I got nothing for you. Not quick-witted enough to do that right now. Like I said, it is late. It is almost 3 in the morning for me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I actually say that, if I like mention that website, I'll actually get like Well, you know, obviously Twitch would have to find it, but I'll catch a, like, 7-day ban or something. And things have been going really good on stream recently. Again, thank everyone who's been watching. So, you know, maybe let's not kill all my momentum at once. But then I don't know, because it might only be related to, like, the streamers who also make content on those other sites, and they, like, have to very much tiptoe around not, like, advertising those accounts. Whereas I don't know if maybe it's not, they don't care if, like, about someone else mentioning it. Either way, I don't care. I'm sure people know what we're talking about. Alright, hopefully we can survive one more hit here. I hope that's going to be enough. It's going to be tight. I feel like if we don't get another hit off here, we might be in trouble on this one. I'm sure they know, but for my sake, no one knows. Yeah. Yes, protect those virgin ears of yours. Stay innocent. And I do think the main thing is they, like, don't want people who make that kind of content elsewhere to also advertise they're making that content elsewhere. I think that is the main issue. Alright, hopefully it knocks me out here, so that way I can Terra. And it should. I mean, I could Terra right now, but it would just be a waste, because I would Terrastalize and then it would knock me out. And then I wouldn't have my Terra anymore. Okay, see, right there, that definitely should have knocked me out, right? That's like, again, sometimes, I know it definitely does have less health, so maybe it was just, okay, it is near 50%. All right, maybe. And it does have the HP mechanic with the eruption. There we go. Okay, now we're going down. No, what? Huh? Okay, definitely there's something not right. Yeah, that definitely, that one should have done it. I don't know what happened there. Again, there's eruption in these raids is just a little bugged, I think. Kind of like how, again, like, huge power, I think it was, or I forget which move it was with Azumarill that, just would, like, sometimes not play right because just the damage calculations were just being weird in raids. Too pro to be knocked out. Panica's activated his cheats. It was huge power, okay. I wasn't sure if it was specifically the ability or if it was, like, the move that was getting used. But yeah, guys, don't tell them about my cheats, okay? Come on. Play it cool. There we go. Another one bites the dust. I knew it, he jailbroke his Switch. Fuck, I wish I had a hacked Switch. Play the, some of the hacked versions of BDSP that, like, actually run at 60 FPS. Actually, granted, I guess it would still be on the Switch, so I don't know if it actually would run better or run that much better. But I know with the emulator for the Switch, running that game on it, you can definitely get 60 FPS, and it has just like a bunch of other improvements and stuff. Do you want one? I know a guy. Only thing is you can never update. Yeah, that's the problem. It'd be cool to have as a second one. But I don't know if there's like a new way to hack the Switches, or if it's only I know there was like a specific like hardware issue with the like very first Switches before they had like the first hardware revision. Like, not even like, you know, the OLED or anything, just like they updated the hardware, and the only way you can tell is the serial code. But I know there was one that made it pretty easy to hack them. Or to, you know, jailbreak them. You get 600 FPS on your Nintendo. Hey, remember when 60 FPS was just like normal in like old school games? Then we got to like the PS3 and the Xbox 360, and it was like, no, we have to push resolution, no matter what. Not sure why I'm running all the way over here. I feel like it would have been faster to go to the other spot, but the like Poké Center that's right over there somewhere. I ran right into that flower. Damn it. Alright. Let's go knock out this last one, then we'll wrap up for the night here. Been a great stream, though. Plenty of successful raids. Only a couple unsuccessful ones. Random shiny. Yeah, I don't know why I ran all the way over to this one. I don't know what I was thinking. Whoops. Alright. Challenge alone. Here we go. I sent you a random Pokemon when I get my Switch. Oh man, I can't wait for that Magikarp with all no good IVs. Actually, I think I do literally have one of those in a Pokemon home somewhere. Oh, did he get the glare off? It'll be a good mon. I look forward to seeing it. But I obviously don't feel like you have to do that or anything. Nice. That is so helpful, getting the glare off. Definitely the Dunsparce is one of the better mons to have in this. Because we should... oh, wow, we'll definitely survive another hit. It's not a have to, it's a want to. Okay, fair enough. I will happily take more Pokemon. Alright, there's that. Rage Fist, and we're going to get most of our HP back now. If not all of it. It won't be all of it, but it'll be a good amount. This one is going about as well as it can go. Still no Typhlosion. Man, I'm sorry, Honest. I really thought you would have gotten one. But yeah, like I said, just keep trying, or probably not keep trying it tonight, because it seems like it's not going to happen tonight, or today, or whatever it is for you, but I think you might have said earlier. My bad. Oh, nice. But yeah, just over like the next few days, just trade for it. I assume you just mean like a Typhlosion in general, right? Not specifically a Mightiest Mark 1, because you probably will, you almost certainly will not get a Mightiest Mark 1 through trades. Can I trade you for one? Well, I don't have one on hand, because I only have like this one, my Mightiest Mark Typhlosion. I haven't bred it at all yet. So I wouldn't be able to trade you, unfortunately. Like I said, I am gonna be wrapping up in a minute here. No, you can't catch multiple of these. That's the thing about the Mightiest Mark raids. You can only catch one. You can keep re-challenging it, but you will only be able to catch just the one. It's like you'll see at the end here, it won't even give me like the prompt to catch it. It'll just say it ran away. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, no, I would have. If I could catch multiple, I would have caught one for you already. Absolutely. But yeah, unfortunately, that's not an option. That's why everything you're gonna see in for like surprise trading for it is it's gonna be like a Cyndaquil. I'll just have to evolve it. If I breed one, yeah. I'll like breed one tonight or tomorrow or something off stream, and then just like next time you're in, if you haven't gotten lucky with surprise trades or something, just let me know and I'll hook you up. Huh. I thought this was going really well, and now we're gonna get knocked out before we have its shield gone. Huh. What happened with this one? I was saying how this was like the perfectly set up one. Oh, whoops. I mean, I think we'll still be fine, but... because I think this hit should take out its shield. It's only one more hit to finish it off after that. What time tomorrow's next stream? So it'll be... around probably like 1 a.m. for me, and for reference, it's 3 a.m. right now. No, we didn't get it. Oh, that's a problem. Wow, really? Are we gonna fail this? I don't know what happened with this one, to be honest. Again, it's a thing where I was like looking at chat, and I don't know if I hit Screech at some point when I thought I was attacking, or what happened. That was so... like 6 p.m. for you. Yeah. But yeah, I'll get one bred up like tonight or tomorrow afternoon before the stream. Huh. Yeah. Wow. That... alright, well, I'm not ending on a loss. That's not gonna happen. Much as I said I was gonna wrap up there, let's... we need to end on a W. Things the Mon may be from Pokemon Go. I'm fine with that. Depending on the Zamon, I mean, it may be something that I don't have many of. How do I feel about a shiny, legendary, pseudo-legendary? If you are gonna do that, which I'm fine with, but let me know and I will send you back a shiny of my own, one of my duplicates. That's my thing with shinies. I'm like, I'll trade for shinies, but it feels to me to like to trade for like just to basically be given a shiny, because it's like, as long as I'm like trading one of my own for it, then I don't care, even if it's a duplicate. You do have a shiny Celebi. Oh, well, I also have that shiny Celebi. In fact, I actually had 2 of them and traded one of them away to someone who was giving me other shinies. So, I mean, I'll take it. I will happily take it from you, but it's just going to sit in a box. I don't really need it. So I would kind of rather if you kept it for yourself, or, you know, gave it to someone else who's actually going to have a use for it. Shiny Giratina. Man, are you, like, looking at my super effective page? Just look at the stuff that I already have. I already have a shiny Giratina and a shiny Rayquaza. Yes. But yeah, shiny Giratina and shiny Rayquaza I got from Dynamax Adventures in Sword and Shield. And then the Celebi, there was the one from Pokemon Go, and then there was also one that was like an event giveaway for Sword and Shield as well. Since, like the Pokemon Go event, it was a tie-in for the movie. Shiny Sylveon, yep, got one. I have all the evolutions. I have some of like 300 shinies total, but that's yeah. Is this home? Yes, these are all in Pokemon Home, not in this game. Don't make this easy. I mean, the problem is, like, I probably have gotten a lot of my, like, especially the Pokemon Go shinies the same way that you have. At least with, like, not Giratina and Rayquaza, but... You don't use Pokemon Home? I mean, right now it's not updated to even support Scarlet and Violet, so there's no, like, that's why all my shinies are stuck in these games right now. Oh, you know what might be happening? I think I'm starting to understand what's happening here. It's getting down to half HP, so it resets its... Was that a crit? No, that... Whoa, that was a lot of damage. But yeah, it's resetting its stats, so we're losing our defense down that we have on it. And so we're not putting out the damage. I think that's why I keep having these ones where it's like, wait, what happened? Why am I losing? Send me a link to your shiny decks. It should be on my profile somewhere, the link to my super effective page. I will link it after we do this raid. Yeah, I think we're gonna fail another one of these, because I don't think we're gonna do enough damage through its shield. Not without the, yeah, not without that defense down. God. We did so well that we're, like, losing. Maybe there's a... Yeah, so I should probably make sure to just, like, use Screech twice. To make sure I don't do too much damage to it, so it, like... It puts up its shield too late. Because you don't want it to reset its stats while the shield is still up. So yeah, that's probably what the issue I've been having is. It hasn't been me. I was worried I was just, like, not paying attention and hitting the wrong move. Yeah, this is already over. Alright, Mains, are you saying you got it as in you found it, or got it as you understand? Because I can hunt down the link for you real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and reset this again, because this is another one that's, like, kicking my ass. And I don't think it matters, but... It won't hurt either. You found it? Okay. Yeah, that doesn't include everything that I have in Scarlet and Violet. Or actually, it's not going to... I think the one that you're going to click for the link isn't going to have any of my Scarlet or Violet shinies. But it'll at least be a start for you. Why don't I keep the shinies in the games? because Pokemon Home lets me keep everything in like one spot, because since the games don't have a national dex, like a lot of the Pokemon, like I can't bring in the Scarlet and Violet or anything, so it's just easier for me to store them there, because I mostly only care about collecting them. Like actually using them, I'm not as concerned about. Because my goal is, eventually, I do want to have, like, one day, a shiny living dex. So that being every Pokemon as a shiny. Also, sorry for not saying it earlier when you asked why not keep them in the game. I was trying to figure out what was going on with that raid, I think. Okay. Screech. And then we're going to try a Screech again. If we get knocked out, then that's fine. If we get the Screech off, that's better. Because I have been just attacking. But I don't think that's actually been helpful. Well, it's been helpful, but a couple times I think it's put me into a bad spot. So I don't think I survived this. Oh, good. Okay, we barely do. Because, yeah, if it loses too much HP, then you, like, you know, if it gets too low while its shield is still up, then it just, like, kind of ruins your day. Because then you don't do any damage, and it still has the shield, so you do even less damage because it resets its own stats. There we go. That's perfect. I mean, we're going to do a lot of damage here just because it has -4 defense. I just was thinking that, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's tired. That's how tired I am, that I'm referring to myself as an object. Shiny Alolan Vulpix. Yeah, that's one that I need. Because I have a Alolan Ninetales. Not Vulpix. I don't know that I got an attack off there. Did I? I'm not sure. I think I did. Alright. Alright, come on. Here we go. It's another sunny day, but it doesn't matter because it's already in effect. So if anything, that's better that it used it early. This will do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. But then we'll hit for a lot back. Hopefully enough that we can survive another one. I might use Home when the next game comes out. Yeah, I mean, if you only got the one game, you don't really need it. But since I've played, like, Let's Go Eevee and Sword and Shield and BDSP and Legends Arceus, and now these games when it's updated for them. Oh my god, it attacked twice again, and that was almost a disaster. But yeah, just keeping like all my stuff in one space, it's very useful for that. It's not even, I mean, I have the paid version, but the free version is like not terribly expensive either. Or not terribly. It's good for storing a few things. Mainly I think you're just going to use it for transferring Pokemon around games, but it's still useful for that. Because I think you get, it might only be one box, I think. Maybe it's not very useful now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, we're gonna, unless this thing gets a crit here and like ruins my night, I think we should be. Yep. All right. So we're gonna end on a good note tonight. We had a couple rough ones there, but no, we didn't knock it out. What? I thought we did way more damage last time. I mean, we're we're still fine, but still. Oh, you know what? I should have terrestrialized. The Shadow Ball doesn't hurt as much. Again, I think we're fine. Yeah. Alright, almost spoke too soon. But yeah, I am going to wrap it up here with this last raid here, because I'm tired, as I've already been showing over the last raid or so. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, everyone who's been watching tonight. I do definitely appreciate the support. If you're watching on Twitch right now, check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@PanicHostGaming. Most of my VODs have gone up there over the last couple of years. Occasionally there's ones that are just like, yeah, there's no point in putting this out, but most of them go up there. You also get some, like, I know people don't like YouTube Shorts, but they do really well. So I put those up there for, like, all my shiny stuff like that. Shiny hunts, playthroughs, all that kind of stuff that I do. Those are all up there as VODs. And they're all in a little bit higher quality, too, because I can record in higher quality than I stream at because of Twitch's 6,000 kilobit bitrate limit. So yeah, check out the YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube and you're checking this out, thank you so very much for getting this far. Check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/PanicHostGaming. I try to stream every Wednesday through Sunday for typically 2 to 3 hours of stream, usually starting somewhere around like midnight Mountain Standard Time, so whatever that works out for you. But yeah, I mean, like I just said about the YouTube channel, mostly a lot of shiny hunting, but definitely some Pokemon playthroughs, occasional Nintendo Switch Online games, and like other games mixed in a little bit. But yeah, just come check out the channel. I mean, like, the random shiny tonight, the random shiny Oricorio, getting B in chat for that, pretty hype. But yeah, wherever you're watching, whether or not you go to the other channels or not, thank you so very much, guys. Again, tonight has been awesome. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have had a lot of fun. And I hope I'll get to see you guys next time. Have a good night.